Have you ever faced a situation so heavy, so unmovable, that people around you whispered, "It's impossible, forget it, it can't be done"? Maybe the doctor gave you a report that shattered your hope. Maybe your bank account screams empty. Maybe your marriage looks like a broken vase in pieces. Maybe your dream feels buried under years of disappointment. Matthew 19:26 comes alive. With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. That verse wasn't spoken in a quiet corner. Jesus declared it right after the disciples were shaken. They had just seen a rich young man walk away sad because he couldn't give up what tied him down. The disciples asked, "Then who can be saved?" In other words, if this man with all his resources can't make it, who then can? And Jesus looked at them. The Bible says he looked at them, a deep, reassuring gaze, and he said, "With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." That look is the same look he gives you today. Not a look of pity, not a look of mockery, but a look that says, "You see the walls. I see the breakthrough. You see the Red Sea. I see the dry path. You see the cross. I see the resurrection. You see your sickness, I see your health. You see your unemployment, I see your employment. You think you have failed, I see you victorious." The word impossible is not in God's vocabulary. It's a human word, a limiting word, born out of fear, calculation, and weakness. God does not calculate with human math. He multiplies bread where there was none, he opens wombs declared barren, he brings water from a rock, and he calls dead men out of graves. Think about it. Sarah laughed at the promise because her womb was long past hope. Lazarus was 4 days gone. Israel was trapped between Pharaoh and the sea. David was too small for Goliath. But every time, God showed his signature move. What man cannot, I can. Maybe today you're standing at the edge of something that looks impossible. Maybe you've even prayed and nothing changed. Hear me, delay is not denial. God is not bound by your calendar, your resume, your diagnosis, or your bank balance. When he steps in, he rewrites the script. Here's the key. The verse doesn't just mean God can do anything. It means God can do anything for you when you believe. Jesus was saying, salvation, healing, restoration, provision, none of this rests on man's ability. It rests on God's possibility. So what do you do when you hit impossible walls?